Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. 2 videos in one day. Sorry for the absolute spam you're receiving on this feed, but we've just released an article dedicated to inside the new Imperial Armour Compendium. This is a book I'm very much looking forward to because it includes a lot of new rules. Well, I say new rules, updated rules to match the current 9th edition with all the Forge World units that you can buy and put in your Warhammer 40,000 armor. So let's jump in. Let's have a little talk because there's fun things in there like Death Korps of Krieg. Finally get a little bit of love now. I know Death Korps or Death Corp is a massive thing in the fandom and stuff. So let's just go through it all and let's just read what they've got. So you can see from the actual contents that this is going to be a big book. It mentions in the article there's 191 data sheets. That is a lot of data when you put it all together. The things that instantly jumped out for me on the Space Marine side, of course, we have the Strayus, which is I have that in my army, so I'm interested to see if that gets maybe a bump up, maybe a bump down, price cost or anything like that. The Mastodon, as I was speaking in the stream the other day, the Mastodon, the Mastodon is like this massive chunky Imperial transport unit. It's got tracks and everything like that. It has like this like melter cannon which just devastates everything, but the problem is that it can only transport firstborn marines. It can't transport Primaris, which is laughable because it can transport Terminators and everything like that. So I'm wondering if it's actually going to get some keyword changes and Primaris can actually get into this, because it would make sense for them to get into it, and then maybe I can just buy one just for the rule of cool. And that goes along as well with the Sokar pattern Stormbird. Now, the funny thing about the Sokar pattern Stormbird is that it's bigger than a Thunderhawk gunship. A Thunderhawk gunship can carry 20 Primaris Marines, if I'm not mistaken, but the Sokar pattern Stormbird cannot carry Primaris Marines. What it can carry is Dreadnoughts, Rhinos, but it can't carry, you know, my big old Primaris chonky boys. So hopefully, fingers crossed, that actually has some keyword changes as well, because I would also love to buy that maybe as a little Christmas/birthday present for myself. Maybe probably not this year because my gaming room maybe next year, and I can just, you know, have it in my room for like the cool display purposes, just for the rule of cool, as we always mention. But of course, it's not just Space Marines, as you know, I always tend to focus on Space Marines because I'm a Space Marine fanboy. Xenos, you're getting your love. Chaos, you're getting your love. You know, there's Death Guard, you know, Chaos Knights, Necrons, Tyranids, Orcs, all that kind of stuff. One thing that is in this, which is new, is 2 new Titan Legions. You have now Titan Legions and Chaos Titan Legions. So that's pretty nice for those of you who like home Reavers and Warhounds and Warlord Titans. Bloody hell, you know, you guys just, you know, purge everything. You're going to, looks like you may be getting some new stuff. Well, I say new stuff, maybe new rules to go along with your Titan Legions to make them more brutal on the battlefield. But let's take a step forward and then let's look at Krieg, because Krieg are finally getting some love. Krieg are probably one of the most popular units when it comes to the Imperial Guard. Definitely the most expensive Imperial Guard force you're going to be making, because it's Forge World, it's resin, and we know when you put them two together, it's going to cost you a lot of moolah. Now, they get their own little Death Korps of Krieg Regimental Doctrine. It says for the first time. So Krieg Cult of Sacrifice. Each time combat attrition test is taken for a unit with this doctrine, ignore any or all modifiers. You know, you just basically hit people with shovels, as they do with Krieg. If a character or vehicle unit with this doctrine is destroyed by an attack made by an enemy model and that model did not explode, roll 1d6. On a 4+, do not remove the destroyed model from play. It can, after the attacks model's units has finished making its attacks, either shoot with one of its ranged weapons, as if it were your shooting phase, or make one attack with one of its melee weapons, as if it were the fight phase. When resolving these attacks with your model, is considered to have 1 room remaining. After resolving these attacks, the destroyed model is then removed. So basically, in layman's terms, actually, do you know what that's like? That's kind of like Fury of the Machine Spirit, but a little bit differently, which they took away from my glorious Space Marines in this goddamn new edition. So Fury of the Machine Spirit was if you're a repulsor tank or Storm Raven or I think a Land Raider as well, was destroyed. You pay 2 command points. Was it 2 or 3? 2. I think it was 2 command points. You pay 2 command points, and then you can shoot at full ballistic skill with 1 weapon, or you can choose to explode it. But this is a little bit different because you have to roll a 4+ to activate that. But it's nice that they're actually getting some love, and I actually look forward to more stuff getting some more love. And what I mean by that is that it goes down at the bottom and it says here, we'll be taking a closer look at the forces of Krieg late in the week. So we're going to see more of the Krieg, which is good. But that's that's not just these stoic warriors that are featured in the book row. There are also data sheets for some of the Space Marine chapters of renown. Red Scorpions. We talked about Red Scorpions the other day. A lot of people say, no, Valrak, they're definitely word bearers. I'm not too sure about, well, so they come from the word bearer gene stock, people were saying. I'm not too sure about that. Minotaurs, we know they're bloody Iron Warrior. Well, I'm 100% convinced they're bloody Iron Warriors. Look at all these traitor loyalist chapters. How dare they? Blood Ravens, Thousand Sons, you could argue. Astral Claws, they are not Astral Knights before people start going on. My Astral Knights are not Astral Claws. I've seen some comments on that, and it is getting me, mad. And Caradons, which you can argue are Night Lords. Bloody hell, it's all the heretics slash loyalists. This means you're able to field such legendary warriors as Cullen the Risen, which is basically that awesome Leviathan Dreadnought, and of course Asturian Moloch, who is the chapter master of the Minotaurs chapter. So it's going to be really, really funky to actually see what we get with these models. I'm really, really interested to see if these chapters, or the stuff that you get with these chapters, are going to put them above some of the chapters that we have now, like Salamanders, Ultramarines, White Scars and stuff. I wonder how they're going to be mixed in with those top tier Space Marine chapters. So the book is going on pre-order this Friday. It looks like it's going to be pre-order from Forge World, by the way. I have no idea on the price of this. The prices that I did today with the video, that is just Games Workshop prices. So this is why I believe that this is just going to be over on the Forge World website. Hopefully it's not too pricey, because I know some of the prices that we've been discussing today have been kind of ridiculous. I know with the £8 5 box sets, Gas Skull being £42. I think GW really need to start looking at themselves in a way and saying, with this current epidemic that's going on, there's people, losing their jobs and stuff, and the prices are going up. It's just not a nice combination. If anything, I would have thought that GW have either kept the prices the same or maybe lowered them down a little bit, to give people a little bit of a bump, a little bit of a smile during these hard times that we're all experiencing. But that's enough for me. Thank you for coming. Thank you for watching. I'd love to get your thoughts and feedback on this. Is there a certain unit that you're looking to get new rules, updated rules that could hopefully make it better? Again, for me, the Astraeus tank is on my radar at the moment, because that is the only Forge World unit I actually have in my collection when it comes to Primaris Marines. But hopefully that can change if the Mastodon gets the Primaris transport rules, and also the Sokar pattern Stormbird as well. Right, I'm done. Enough waffling. I keep saying this, but I never leave. So have a great day. See you now. Leave your thoughts and feedback down below in the comment section, and we'll have a nice little talk down there. See ya, and bye-bye.